Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday. We got a little mobility work, some stretching, and then some balance incorporating today, all right? So you need a mat, adjust yourself, get comfy, take off your socks. Maybe you're in some leggings, some comfy clothes. Again, we're just gonna kind of get some blood pumping. We're just gonna shake it out, stretch it out. I know it could be a crazy week for you, and I hope this workout just serves to help you just let loose and to get a good stretch, work on some balance, so challenging some core moves today, so that's gonna be kind of fun. Nothing too crazy long, but again, just something to kind of get you moving this morning and start the day off right. Yeah, so here we are. I have my my Made to Move fitness shirt on that my friend Laura made for me, but the S came off, so, or the two S's, so it's, not the, the best, but it's fine. I want to take a poll, all right? So, I have a foam roller here at home, okay? I was using this right before this. If you guys have one, comment below, let me know, because I really want to do like a class with this foam roller. Hi Erica, hi, what's up? I see your name pop up there. But if you guys do have foam rollers at home, let me know, because I would totally love to do a class with them, whether it's a full class or just like showing you some things, because I think I can be pretty creative with it. So let me know, all right? Drop in the comments if you want to. But yeah, so it could be in the future for this. All right, well, here we are. So some fun things, some new things for today, so it should be pretty good. Again, find your mat. I took off my socks. I know you can't really see them, but we're just gonna get kind of started here in a few seconds. Let me just make sure we're all good here. So again, it is a Wednesday. Oh my goodness. I feel like each day is just crazy busy. Oh my word. All right, guys, so find your mats. We're gonna kind of start this workout with a little bit of some standing mobility and then standing balance, okay? So if you need to modify at any point, I will let you know. I'll give you some modifications, but try your best, challenge yourself, and we'll get started. So in order to warm up like the hips, we're gonna do some leg swings, all right? So we've done them before. If you need to grab something or like put your hand on something to steady yourself, go for it, okay? All you're gonna start by doing is doing forward and backward leg swings. So you can have your hands on your hips if you want to. Think about driving with the heel forward and backward. You don't have to go super fast, just enough to kind of get the leg going through that range of motion. All right, so again, planting that other foot on the ground, toes planted into the floor. All right, stand up nice and tall, engaging that core, right? Good, so breathe in here. Maybe as you're doing these last few seconds, you're feeling that you can, oh, hi Kim, good morning. Maybe you feel like you can go a little bit higher on each side. So again, you're just swinging back and forth. Good. You might feel right here, all right, this glute here firing on this stationary leg. Let's do 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out, other side, all right? So plant that foot into the floor, all right? Steady yourself, hands on your hips, hands wherever you want. And you're gonna start with those leg swings. Okay, so maybe start off small with that arc, and then as you're getting used to that movement, as your legs kind of waking up, kind of make that movement a little bigger. So again, that core's braced, right? This is already balanced kind of right away. Something super simple, but something to work on. Good, stand tall. Good, drive with the heel. Breathe in. All right, may not be the most intense workout today, but breathing is important, and we're still working our bodies in new ways. So let's do a few more seconds. Really try to get that nice big swing going through. Good, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, shake it out. Same thing, we're just gonna go side to side, all right? So again, you might need something to hold yourself on. All you're gonna do, you're gonna come out to the side, and then you're gonna swing your leg across your body, okay? So opening up your hips, kind of going all planes of movement here. All right, so again, Coming out, coming through, planting this leg and this foot into the floor. Good, so you can feel it right here in those outer glutes. All right, good. We're gonna be here for 5 and 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, shake that leg out. Other side here. All right, so we're keeping going here through the little warm up. And you might find that one side, like I always kind of say, one side might be a little bit more flexible than the other. So give yourself some grace. Figure out kind of what works best for you. All right, and just go for it. Good, come across. Nice and controlled though, so you're not kind of just swinging your leg all crazy, all right? So focus, controlled swings here. Good. Very nice. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, what I want you to do, we got our hip circles. All right, I love this one. It's one of my favorite ones. I want you to alternate sides. Oh, my hip just popped. So up, out, around, and down. Okay? So get nice and high. Try to keep that leg at about like a 90-degree angle. Okay? So again, just kind of getting some full circular motions here with that lower body. Good. Nice and control. When you're ready, you're going to switch directions. So you're going to come from behind, out, around, and down. Okay? This is a great, these things, the leg swings, the hip circles, all this stuff is great warm up to any workout. Alright? So it could be high intensity, it could be strength, just something to just kind of get that blood flowing, just to kind of go through all those movements. Good. Let's do one more on each side. Okay? Good. And relax. All right, I just want you to take a nice deep breath in here. Stretch those arms up overhead, maybe push those fingertips towards the ceiling, look up in between your hands. And as you exhale, I want you to just fold forward here just to get a nice stretch in the back a little bit. Maybe shake your head, yes and no. Slowly rise on up, inhale, nice and deep. Good, and exhale all the way down to the floor. Good, very nice. One last time. Inhale all the way up, rolling that back, arms up nice and high. Good, and exhale all the way to the ground. Good, you're gonna bring your feet kind of just in towards right underneath those hips. All right, you're gonna stand slowly here. And we're gonna incorporate some glute stretches here, some your quads, and then we're gonna work on some bounce. So what I want you to do here, all right, you are going to, I'm gonna stand sideways so you can see me, all right? You're gonna bring your glute or your knee up into your chest, okay? Feeling that stretch in the glutes, holding the balance, and then as you release slowly, I want you to go down and touch the ground. And you're gonna come back up, stretch the glutes, sit in tall, slowly release, hinge at the hips and touch the ground. If you need to steady yourself behind you, go for it, all right? Don't feel like you have to. I don't want you falling over. All right, so we're gonna do a few on the side. Take your time, focus on engaging the core, planting this foot into the floor for a nice steady base. To challenge yourself if you want to, you can touch a different part of your mat. You can go a little bit more to the side, okay? You can a little touch over on this side. You can keep it close. Let's do one more on this leg. So you get a nice stretch. And then as you go down, maybe you touch a different spot on your mat for a little balance and reset. All right, then you're gonna shake it out. I'm gonna flip over, we're gonna do the other side. So you can stay facing the same way. All right, so again, you're bringing that leg up into your chest, standing tall, hold for a second or two to stretch. As you, oh boy, as you slowly release, you're gonna go down, touch the ground, and then bring that leg up. Try to make it one fluid movement, all right? Try not to let this foot that you're stretching, the leg that's in the air, to touch the ground. Again, change where you touch on the mat. You can certainly keep your arm out. Having that arm extended out by your side is gonna help you, okay? We're also kind of targeting those hamstrings a little bit. All right, work on some of the ankle muscles as well to kind of keep balance, standing tall. Good, nice and controlled, engaging that core, focus on point on the ground. Let's do 2 more, all right? So wherever you're at, 2 more, reach and touch a different spot, kicking this leg back behind you, right? So when you kick that leg back behind you, it's gonna kind of activate, all right? Activate that posterior kind of chain of your leg, all right? So 1 more. So if you did an extra one, nice job. We always love an extra rep, all right? And then slowly come back in, back to center. This time we're gonna stretch the quads. So you're gonna go back to that first side, okay? You're gonna reach back, grab your foot, find length in your body, okay? So you're gonna feel that stretch right here, all right? Right along the front of your leg, all right? So you're reaching tall, all right? So standing tall, try to create nice length here, and then slowly, we're gonna kind of lean forward. So it's gonna look like this, all right? You're slowly just gonna fold that upper body kind of over so you're almost parallel. Now, again, arm can be extended out to the side if you need to. All right, you're gonna hold here. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back in. Release that leg. Let's stretch the hamstrings a little bit. So I want you to have your heel on the ground, toes in the air, reaching down. Okay, so stretch those hamstrings. Deep breath in and out. Remember, keep that breathing going here as we're going through. Let's come back up to standing. Grab that foot. Again, you can have that arm extended. You can keep it down at your side. We're going to slowly dip. Okay, so from the side here. All right, so again, we're planting that foot into the ground. Hinging at the waist, those hips. You're going to feel that stretch in those hip flexors. Good. Coming back up. Release the leg. Stretch the hamstring. Nice. All right, 1 last time here on the side. All right, we're gonna reach back. All right, maybe have that arm extended up nice and high. And you're gonna fold over. All right, you can even move your arm out and around. That's gonna kind of throw off your, oh boy, it's gonna throw off your balance a little bit, as I just did. Okay, good, and come back to a nice standing position with stretch. Reach down and touch those, or reach for the feet, just the hamstrings. See, it happens to me. I fall over, I lose my balance. Again, just challenging yourself. Good. All right, come on up. We're gonna do the other side, okay? So, same thing. You're gonna reach back, grab your foot, find length in your body here, standing tall, feeling that front of the leg stretch, and when you're ready, we're simply gonna fold over here. You can go as far as you're able to, okay? But again, find some stillness, stare into the floor, and come back up. Slowly release that leg, and let's stretch those hamstrings. All right, how are we doing? Doing all right? Good, so come back up nice and tall. Reset yourself, grab your foot. Again, maybe your arm is up, and you're reaching forward, okay? Good. Again, focus, breathe, engage the core. Good. You step back up here, stretching down. We got 1 more on this side, okay? So make this one your best one, all right? Try to challenge yourself a little bit. Maybe it's lowering that arm down. Maybe it's making the arc with your hand. Maybe it's going a little bit further forward. Whatever it is, challenge yourself. You got this. Good. And let's reset here. Back nice and tall. Let's stretch those hamstrings 1 last time. All right, good. Nice. All right, come back up. Next thing we're doing was standing, okay? We're gonna do a little figure 4. So what I want you to do is you're gonna cross opposite ankle over opposite knee, all right? And you're slowly gonna kind of push your butt back and down, all right? It's a little figure 4. So you're gonna feel that stretch right in those outer glutes, okay? Like kind of right here. Again, oh boy. The lower you go, the harder it's gonna be. If you are not comfortable, you can certainly do this on the ground, all right? Just kneeling and bringing that leg in and crossing. So if you need to, go for it, all right? But again, if not, you're sitting here, putting some pressure on the inner thigh, maybe raising those arms up, breathing, so it's a little stretch. Good, and let's come on out of it. Let's reach those arms up nice and tall. Let's bend to the side. Other side, nice deep breath. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side, all right? So crossing that leg. As you're ready, you're kind of squatting down a little bit, kind of putting some pressure. If you want to get a deeper stretch, you can raise those arms. You can keep those arms down. Again, core is tight. Breathe. Find stillness. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Release. We're going to do some shoulder rolls. All right, so shoulder rolls, I'm going backwards to start. We'll do both directions. Good, and switch. Get some nice mobility here. Really shrug and then just release all that tension. Good. Back to the other side with our figure 4, okay? So crossing over, sinking down, kind of find that nice stretch, and go. How low can you go here? And if you need to steady yourself, feel free to steady yourself, okay? So reach those arms up, breathe. Nice. Sure you guys are looking awesome right now. 3, 2, get a little bit lower, 1, and come up. Nice job. Let's bring that arm across our chest. Let's roll the wrist a little bit. We'll stretch here. Get that upper body stretched out. Good, other side. Awesome. All right, last time on this second leg. All right, so you're crossing your ankle over your knee, sinking down. Find that place that's good for you, and then we're gonna raise those arms if you would like. I feel like my right ankle, my right foot is like having trouble, it's moving a lot more than my left almost today. It's kind of weird, since I'm right-footed. Good, sink a little bit lower. 3, 2, 1, nice, come on up. Good, let's stretch those triceps out a little bit. So stand nice and tall here, put the hand flat in the back. Breathe in. Nice big exhale, other side. Deep inhale as you stretch. Exhale, release. One last standing balance, then we're gonna make our way to the floor, okay? We're gonna do some clock taps, okay? So you're gonna think about, you're the center of a clock, all right? You're gonna pick one leg to start with. I want you to tap at 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna go all the way around. 5. As far as you can, all right? So little taps, and then you're coming back, all right? So something simple, all right? Something too crazy, but I want you going around the circle, lightly tapping, all right? All while maintaining your balance, all right? Maybe bend that leg a little bit in the front. All right, so little taps here. Oh boy, falling over. Maybe come out a little bit across your body, going around the clock. Standing tall, plant that leg. Try not to rely on that back leg. You're just simply touching different points around the clock. All right, so let's do one more time around. I'm gonna do one more time. Again, you should feel that core firing. Feeling the glutes fire on this side. Nice and long here. Good, and relax. Shake that leg out. Other side, same thing, clock tap. So you're tapping. Again, you can hold your arms out if you need to. You can keep them here. All right, so reaching far back. Try not to rest on the ground. Good, tap it nice and long. You can go a little bit faster to make it a little more challenging. You can keep it nice and slow. All right, good. Breathe in here. Good, maybe go a little across your body a little bit. Keep those hips square to the front. All right, the only thing that's really moving is that leg back. Good. Let's do one more time around. All right, so wherever you're at, one more time. We're gonna go around counterclockwise here, touching different points. I feel like I'm touching like multiple different things. I'm not really sure if I'm really following the clock, but it's good. Good, and relax. All right, let's shake it out. All right, we're gonna make our way to the ground, but first we're gonna start with a nice deep squat. So I want you to get your legs nice and wide, toes are gonna be on an angle, okay? You're gonna squat down, butt towards the floor, all right? Driving those knees out. Now, everyone's gonna be a little bit more flexible at different places, all right? So you may not be able to get super far down, but try to get as far down as you can. All right, the wide stand's gonna help you sink in here. So you can rest your hands on the ground. If you have a block, you can use a block. If you have a water bottle, something to press you up. All we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate either side, and then we're gonna stand. All right, so arms up overhead. Good, squatting down. Maybe sink a little deeper. Rotate. Good, and stand. So you're feeling those hips stretch nice and deep. Good, so sink in here. Again, rotate as far as you're comfortable with. We're gonna work on some back mobility. Again, flow with your movement. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's do one more here. All right, so extend nice and tall. Last one, we're gonna come to the ground, squat, twist, twist. And then what I want you to do, bring those feet in, all right, facing forward, extend up, all right? And then all I want you to do is just kind of frame, you're gonna shift and kind of frame your body. You're gonna kind of come into a nice little lunge, all right? Our runner's lunge. Hands are gonna frame your foot. Okay, you can drop that back knee if you want to drop that back knee. You can keep it up. Okay, all you're gonna do is you're gonna do let's bring that both arms to the center of your foot. All right, or the inside. All you're gonna do is you're gonna do one rotation towards that leg that's bent. Okay, the other rotation is gonna come to the other side. Okay, so a deeper stretch in those hips. Also working on back mobility, a little bit of balance. Good. Let's do one more on each side. All right, so rotating either direction. Once you finish that last rotation, I want you to drop that back knee. All right, frame your foot here. Drop your back knee, and I want you to just lift up. I want you to push your hips forward, all right, for that hip flexor stretch. Very nice. Reach up nice and tall. And release those hands down. All right, we're going to switch. All right, so you got a little high plank here. Bring that other leg up front, nice and long. All right. Eventually, you're going to make your hands towards the inside of that foot. Remember, you can still do those rotations with your knee on the ground. Okay. You're here. We're rotating up towards that front leg, and then the other side. Good. Nice and controlled. Breathe. Nice. Got a nice deep stretch. Good job. Let's do one more on each side. All right, so one more rotation. Good, and when you're ready, I want you to meet me in a nice high plank position. All right, good. Find some strength here in this core. All right, shoulders right over those hands. Good, we're gonna hold for 10 more seconds. Breathe in, squeeze your glutes. Good, 3, 2, 1, drop your feet, or drop your knees, sorry. Untuck your toes, sink back into a child's pose. All right, so we're gonna do a new exercise here today. All right, gonna work on some strength. All right, we're gonna incorporate the downward dog in it. Find some nice length here in those arms, butt back towards your heels so you stretch those hips out. Nice deep breath in, and then out. All right, and then bring back here. All right, so what you're gonna do, what I want you to do, come into a nice downward dog position, all right? So you're gonna kick your butt towards the ceiling, okay? Got a nice stretch, find some length, relax those shoulders, all right? Let the head hang a little bit. Maybe pedal out your feet to stretch those hamstrings. And then when you're ready, we're gonna come to a high plank. And what I want you to do as we flow through, you're gonna kind of crouch back, And then simply straighten your legs. Then you come back to high plank, crouch, extend, and roll through. All right, so I want you to go on your pace. Coming back, get that nice extension, push those heels towards the floor. Good. Just come back to activating those quads a little bit. And a nice deep stretch. Breathe. I feel like this is just a nice way to kind of flow through here. Good. Almost there. Do a few more. Again, go at your pace. Nice. Let's do about 2 more or so. Okay, so wherever you're at, maybe do 2 more. Whatever you feel like you're able to do. This is my last one. Then you're going to meet me back in the child's pose, okay? Good. Nice. So after you reset, just drop those knees. I'm going to get my legs a little bit wider this time for the child's pose. So I'm going to get my legs nice and wide. And I'm going to sink down just to stretch those inner thighs a little bit. Okay, so feel free to do that, whatever you would like, just to kind of give those wrists a break. We're going to go back to a little plank work, all right? So roll up those wrists if you need to, all right? Good, reaching forward. Nice. All right, nice job. You ready for this? All right, so you're gonna find yourself in a bear plank position, what I call it, okay? Challenge yourself. We're not gonna be there for too terribly long, all right? It's gonna look like this. You're gonna hover in a tabletop position. Your legs are in the air, all right? Your knees are hovering over the ground. What I want you to do to start off, we're gonna extend one leg back. And then back in and reset. So as you extend to the other leg, hold the nice, steady, still body. All right, so flat back. Breathe, extend that leg out, holding that position, shoulders over those hands. All right, so the only thing that's moving is that leg. Stand still here. We're gonna change it up this time. All right, so you're still holding. Extend that leg out. Bring it to your outside of that same side elbow. Back out and in, okay? So extend out, crunch to the side, back out, and in. Good. Again, try to keep your hips square to the mat. Nice. Let's do one more on each side. You're almost there. And then we'll give a break here. Extend out. Crunch. Nice. Last one here. Extend. Side crunch. And back. Good. Drop those knees. Go back into your child's pose. Roll out those wrists. Nice job. Good work. I know it's a little like wrist work, but you got it. We're just building some strength. We weren't there for too long. If you feel like you need to stretch those quads, feel free to just sit back here on your heels. I kind of like this stretch. Feels pretty good. So you can rest your hands behind you. All right, just kind of lean back, get a nice stretch, opening up those quad muscles. All right. If not, find yourself in a child's pose. Okay. Breathe nice and deep. Nice. Good, nice job. A few more seconds here. Awesome. All right, what I want you to do, find yourself in a nice flat, or nice lying position here on your stomach, all right? A little nap time. We're gonna do what's called a scorpion, okay? It's gonna look like this. Your arms are gonna be out nice and wide. You're gonna kind of bring your leg into a nice bend position, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna rotate and kind of reach your foot behind you, while kind of keeping a nice bent position. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So it looks like this from behind. Okay. Working on some back mobility. Arms are extended. You're just rotating either side. Reach for the floor. If you can't reach for the floor, it's okay. My back just cracked. Felt good. All right. So just get in. motion here. And it's good stretch neck. You can hold here if you want to for a second or two. It's called the scorpion. It's a good one. Yeah, it's a good way to kind of just open up those hips a little bit. Got that thoracic spine. When you're ready and need a break, you're going to bring those hands in. All we're going to just do is a little up dog here, just to kind of stretch out the core a little bit. And then back down. And you're going to continue with your scorpions. Okay? So do like one or two on each side. And then you can do that upward dog or that scorpion. Sometimes I forget which yoga terms are which. Good. That's one of my favorite ones too. I don't do it often. Good. So then I'm going to go up into a little up dog here just to kind of get, you can go up a little bit higher if you want to do that full motion. Going back down, I'm going to do one more here. So breathe in. Hands are kind of right by the side. Biceps right by the ribs. Looking up. Good. And back down. Let's do one more of each, okay? So flow through the scorpion and that upward dog. All right, one more time. Again, you can you can do as many reps as you want. Take your time here on that scorpion. Okay? Does not have to go fast. All right, rotating. Keeping that leg bent. Breathe in here. Good. I'm going to do my last two here of these up dogs. Just kind of pushing up. Nice. Inhale as you're coming up. And exhale as you go back down. Alright guys, when you're ready, flip on over to your back. Alright? We'll kind of finish out here on our back and then we'll call it a day, okay? So you're almost there. So, I want you to just bring those knees into your chest. I want you to rock back and forth. Massage that low back on your mat. Close your eyes. Alright, just back and forth. You can make little circles if you want to. Alright, you can just go back and forth. Good, and then find some length in one leg. So you're stretching one leg out nice and long, all right? Flex those toes. And then you're bringing that other leg in towards your chest. Okay? Let's do the same thing on the other side. So extend that other leg long, flex the foot. Bringing that leg in, feeling a nice stretch. You can always rest your head on the ground if you want to. I always feel like I can get a deeper stretch if I'm coming up a little bit. Engage the core a little bit. Second time, other side. Good. Breathe in here nice and deep. Alright, other side, second time. You can roll your ankle if you want to. Good. Both knees in towards your chest. Alright, I want you to make a 90-degree bend, arms extended. Alright, you're just going to bend and kind of let those legs fall. Alright, fall towards one side. You can extend those arms, alright? So you're just stretching that torso, alright, that thoracic spine as well. So kind of letting your knees stack. Alright, you can look over the opposite side, you can look straight up in the air. And then I want you to use that core to bring your legs up, back to center. Same thing, you're going to drop them slowly and controlled towards the other side. Okay. Yeah, just finding some stretch in that low back. Keep those hips stacked. Good. Using your core, bring back to the center. Alright, one last time. Grab those legs. A little stretch. Nice. Deep breath in. And release it out. Good. I want you to put those feet flat on the ground. Alright, we're going to just do some hip bridges here to finish. Alright, so hands flat on the ground here. Feet flat on the ground. All you're going to do is you're going to push up through your heels. Alright, get those hips up nice and high. Hold a little static stretch here. Engage your glutes. Fire those hamstrings, your low back, and your core. Alright, so pressing their feet into the floor. Get those hips as high as you can. Inhale. As you exhale, release down to the ground. Okay, reset. Inhale, rise up. Maybe interlace your hands behind you or underneath your butt if you want to. And exhale. Last time. Inhale, hips up. Good. And exhale, release down. Awesome. All right, get those legs nice and extended here. Arms long. I want you to just get finished with this nice full body stretch. Interlace those fingers. Reach overhead. Point those toes. Stretch nice and long. Give yourself some love here. Oh, yes. Nice job. Inhale. And finish nice deep exhale. Good. All right, guys. Come on up to a nice seated position. Well done. We made it. That's all I have for you today. Hopefully you feel pretty good, stretched out, a little loosened up, ready for the day. Feel free to stay in that supine or that prone position or supine position on your back and stretch out. But again, hope that felt good. Kind of worked on some balance today, some new things that we don't always target in the workouts. But yeah, so thanks for joining me today. For a little mobility, tomorrow we're gonna have some strength, okay? So full body strength, so feel free to come back for that at 7 a.m., always bright and early. And yeah, hope this kind of gives you some energy throughout the day. Enjoy your Wednesday. Hope it's been a good week so far, and we will finish out the week tomorrow with our workout, okay? So thanks again for coming. You guys are awesome. What did you say? My balancing's weird. No problem. Well, we're going to incorporate the balance more. Don't worry, Kim. But thanks for coming. Appreciate you. And I will see you guys all tomorrow, all right? Or whenever I see you. All right, take care, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Until next time.